thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold. Wizard of Oz can't undo what I've done. Completely out of luck this time. I'm stuck in reverse. I gotta get away now, but I can't seem to take the lead. Oh baby, how could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. Still, I find myself hoping that you'll find your way back to me. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling.
Hello everyone, thanks for joining me on another episode of Oscar Unplugged. Today I'm excited because I have two guests. One is a friend of mine. She's a multimedia journalist, and we'll be talking to her about what she has in her go bag, because today's episode is going to deal with gadgets, tech accessories that I believe every MMJ out there, every multimedia journalist should have. And then we have a special performance of very special and funny, lighthearted song from my recurrent guest and friend, Dianña. Also, if you have any comments, questions, you can go ahead and list them there. We are live, so I'm monitoring your comments, and then we'll be able to answer. Well, I'll be able to answer any questions you may have. If I don't get to them during this live broadcast, then during the replay, I'll be answering them in the comment section. All right, well, let's get started. All right, at the top of my list, I believe that audio is one of the most important things. Now, every person out there, I think, that works in the news business already has a smartphone, whether they use it for recording or snapping photos or for business calls. But for a multimedia journalist, this is a really important tool. Now, I have an iPhone 11 Pro here, but there's a countless number of other smartphones that pretty much do the same thing. So you really kind of want to, for lack of a better word, weaponize this thing to your advantage, of course. And that way you can get some really good professional quality video and photos. For a multimedia journalist, especially, video is key because they have to present a visual story on the news. And, they usually have assigned gear. But because they have to do it all. But every now and then they get a photographer as well. But depending on the situation, you may or may not have time to get to that gear or get to that photographer. So this is your best tool. Now, for me, I think that audio is top key, like I said before. So what I have is I actually use a little shotgun mic like this, but you can really use any shotgun as long as there's a cable that has like these three lines. I don't know if you can see them there. It might be hard to focus on the camera, but there's like 3 rings right here, which means that this particular cable can be connected to a little dongle like this, which is actually my next accessory, and they just fell, so excuse me for a moment. All right, here we go. So this is lightning to a 3.5 millimeter port or adapter connection. And this little thing is your friend, because this allows you to connect something like this shotgun microphone directly into your iPhone. Now, that's what I use, but there's different other things that you could do. This is just really for ambient noise, but if I want to do an interview with somebody, I really want it to be good quality. And the good fellows at Saramonic, it's a great company. They have really cool tech and cables and adapters for use with your smart device and DSLR cameras. So they came out with this cable that I love. I just love this cable. So it's the LC XLR. And this cable has a lightning connection on one end and an XLR connection on the other end. So this way you can actually connect a professional microphone, professional XLR microphone, to directly to your phone. And this is actually my accessory number 3 that I think you should carry, whether you're an MMJ actually or a vlogger. I mean, this is really cool, because then at this point you can use any professional microphone, whether it's a dynamic microphone or a condenser, a shotgun, whatever it is. If it has an XLR input, you can easily connect to your smartphone or tablet that has a lightning connection. They also do sell a USB-C cable. I got mine at Amazon. And by the way, all of the accessories that I'm showing today, I'm going to put in the description below. So I'm going to get all those links set up for you. That way you don't have to go looking around. But I got to tell you, like, most of this stuff I actually got from Amazon.com. So, okay, number 4. I always think that if you're gonna hold, I mean, nowadays this iPhone in particular has good stabilization system. So if you're holding it with your hand, it's still gonna look good, but your hand eventually is gonna get tired. Your arm's gonna get tired, and it's gonna start wobbling a little bit. So I always suggest getting a good tripod or a monopod. I love carrying this thing around. It's the Gorilla Pod. And this one's kind of heavy duty. I actually got this from the Apple Store, and this one is able to fit a phone of any size. But I got it from the Apple Store because I knew that this was going to fit my iPhone perfectly, and it did. And I love doing this because I can use it as a selfie stick if I need to. I can use it as a desk tripod. Or I can even, I've actually mounted this on an actual tripod. So while I'm shooting video with my DSLR, I'm also doing, video or going live on Facebook or Instagram by connecting this, just wrapping it around the actual tripod that I'm using, which is also kind of heavy duty. But this little thing is your friend and a lifesaver for any situation. But also, I do carry this that I love too, and it's helped me out a lot during my projects. And it's an iPhone or smartphone case. So I connect my phone here, and it fits even with the case. So it's excellent, an excellent travel companion. It's very light but durable because I got the metal version. So that I know that the company that made this cage also has a plastic version, but I decided to just pay a few dollars more and get the metal one. This actually is an adapter for or a mount for the little shotgun microphone that I showed you earlier. Just kind of goes in there. In fact, let me just show you how I put it on here. There you go. So now this cable connects to my mic, to my iPhone, and now I have a way to use the shotgun. But again, you can use any shotgun microphone you want. This also, it got great reviews on Amazon. That's why I decided to go with this. But there's so many of these smartphone cages that you can get. It just depends on what you want to. Who you want to go with, what company. But I think one of these is great to have on in your toolbox, because you can hold it with both hands while having something mounted up here, your light, your microphone, and your iPhone here or your smartphone, and then now you can get really good video that's less shaky, especially with interviews. Or you can always mount it on a tripod. So this is a tripod mount that I have connected to it, and I just slide that into the tripod, and now I can use my tripod for this. So that's a great tool. And talking about light, actually, sometimes if you're a multimedia journalist, you're going to be, working at shift. That's going to get you getting video out in the dark, especially now. It's actually, now that we're at the tail end of October, it seems like daylight is going out faster nowadays. So the nightfall comes early. So a little light like this goes a long way. Also, other times when you're doing interviews indoors with low lighting, this helps tremendously. And it's not too expensive. It's pretty bright. It has controls to adjust the brightness here at the top, and it has a rechargeable battery, so I'm able to just charge it up. So I was actually charging it up before this live stream, so I don't know if it's going to turn on. Let's see. It turned on. Phew, perfect. So this is it can be a really powerful tool to make your subject look a lot better, especially again during interviews. And then it's easy to turn off too, so I'm going to turn that off. And that's pretty much it. It does come with a diffuser, but this is called the Lume Cube. It's a brand that I know that some other vloggers are using, and it's great. But one last thing I want to show you, and I think it's a necessity for everybody, whether you're a multimedia journalist or a blogger. Sometimes your phone is going to run out of juice. So what do? You have to carry something to recharge it, whether it's a case or if it's well, like what I'm going to show you next, little device here that it's a converter, so that you can actually attach this to your car. And I actually carry this almost all the time, because it does come with 2 outlets right here, as well as USB outlets. This is universal pretty much, so you can connect your phone charger directly into this. You can connect the charger for the light or your laptop or whatever, and then this just goes into your car. So I love this thing. It didn't cost me that much, and there's different models of this, so you can just pick whichever one you want. I've also seen portable rechargeable devices that charge up with the sun, solar powered. So those are also great. I might even invest in one and get one of those. Those are ultra portable too. But I think those are all the accessories that you'll need in your go bag, so that you can be ready for everything. So we're gonna we're gonna bring in my friend Elisa Navarro. She's a multimedia journalist, and I'm really curious to see what she has in her go bag. So let me bring her in. All right, Elisa, hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm just intrigued by everything that you have been showing us that we should have. Because I'm like, wow, I should have that too.
What was your favorite accessory?
I think the little tripod.
Oh yeah. The Gorilla Pod.
Yes. That one's a lot fancier than the one I have. But you make do with what you have.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what do you have?
Well, there were a lot of things. One of the things that I don't have that you talked about was that new cable that you connect to your iPhone, and you can put your mic in there. That it was like the third one.
Yeah, this one.
I love that. I don't have that. I had no idea that that even existed. That's really nice. And I mean, I have a long list that I made that I can kind of go through. I don't have them to show you guys, but I know for me as an MMJ, I work in Central Texas, and Central Texas is, the span of it can be an hour and a half drive to an interview. So you never know what you're going to need, where you're going to go. So I carry like a tote bag with like everything just gets thrown in there. But I know for sure I have a MiFi, because you never know when you're going to need internet. I always carry extra AA batteries for my microphones, because you never know what your microphones are going to need or when they're going to die. You talked about a portable charger for the field. I have one, because you need that thing for everything. Your portable charger is where you're going to charge your laptop, where you're going to charge your batteries that are dying. If you're a girl, where your your curling iron is going to be connected so you can get ready for your live shot. Everything gets plugged into there. I know for me, something else I carry is a portable charger, because you never know when your cell phone's going to die. The last thing you want is to be live and your cell phone, you're on IFB and it's about to die. So I always carry that with me, because you never know how long you're going to be standing out there in the field needing to charge your phone. I always carry extra SD cards, just one that's empty that you're never going to need, because you never know when you need it. I always carry extra headphones for my cell phone and my camera. I have the iPhone 10, so I do have a different earbuds for this thing. And then I always carry a ring light with me, so that if I ever do Facebook Lives, and I don't have anything with me because I'm actually in California right now and not back where I work, but I have a ring light that goes around my cell phone. So anytime I'm going live on a Facebook Live, I've got the ring light ready for me. That helps me out a lot. And then lights. You talked about lights. I am a freak about lights. I have 3 of them, 2 little ones and a big backlight. And as an MMJ, I feel like even if you're going to an interview during the daytime, if you're inside a building and the lighting is terrible, turn on a light and make your interview look 10 times more amazing. So you'll always see me carrying a light. You'll always see me like drop off my camera, and then I'm like, I'll be right back. I got to go get my light. And I just run and go get this huge light, because lighting is everything. So I always have lights with me. I've got a big tripod, not as fancy as yours, but I have a big tripod. And then you mentioned how important our phones are.
Yeah.
And I have a little story. I was doing the big case with Vanessa Guillen and her story. We were covering that. Waco is about an hour away from Khalid. And I was at a court hearing for Cecily Aguilar, and the lawyer comes out, the attorney comes out, Natalie Kawam, and she says, I'm not going to talk till after. So everyone puts their camera away. You're just kind of waiting. And then she says, or I just set it to the side and turned it off. Everyone did that. And then she goes, as a matter of fact, I have some breaking news for you guys. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, everyone just turned off their camera because you just said you weren't going to talk. So I get my cell phone, I put it up towards her face. I'm right next to her, so I'm not blocking anybody. And I start recording. I'm right in front of her face, but I'm recording, and she's talking about, we're going to the White House, we're talking to President Trump, this day, this time, about this. I literally texted that to my assignment editor, and I said, push this. And we had a video on my cell phone. The audio was fine, clarity was fine. And we put it on Facebook before everybody else with an actual video of Natalie saying that, instead of trying to get something on my camera. Nothing was set up on my camera. I wasn't going to feed it back on time. It was just going to be a verbal blurb on Facebook. And instead, I recorded it minute long, texted it, and we nailed it on digital. So our phones can do a lot more than we can think of sometimes, even just shooting video that you would never get on your camera.
Yeah, exactly. I use an app called Filmic Pro, but it does take a little bit of time to set up. So in a situation like the one you just mentioned, it's happened to me too. I quickly just grabbed my phone. The technology has gotten so much better than even the microphones are pretty good. But this is why I invested in this cable. Now this cable cost me $100. I don't know if the price has gone down or not, but it's totally worth it. It's heavy duty, and I have it ready so that if I need a lavalier that has an XLR input, bam, got that. Or if there's a mult box at these events, you can quickly plug this into that mult box and the other end to your iPhone, and records audio. Like it's so perfect with just what this cable does. Yeah, I'll definitely put the link down after this live broadcast, and yeah, it's hopefully still available, but it's a really cool cable, and it really eliminated a bunch of other stuff. Like I still do carry the little dongle here. But again, this microphone I just use for ambient noise, and a lot of the times I really just go with my camera microphone now. The 11 Pro is awesome. It's an awesome phone. So this kind of I still carry it around just to have a backup plan, but it also eliminates the hassle of carrying an adapter or a dongle to connect to your phone. So yeah, this cable is amazing. And just talking about audio, there's different microphones. Like this one's a USB microphone, but also it can plug into your iPhone via a lightning cable that it comes with. So this is from the Blue company. But this is more, I use this more for like if I'm inside an office, not really to carry around and interview people with it, just if I'm going to do like a voiceover, for example. So there's tons of audio devices out there that you can use, but this is my pride and joy.
I need it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I didn't know they even had it that way or had made it that way.
Yeah, because you're right. I mean, you have to be ready for everything that can turn at a moment's notice. Because even though the cameras are fast when powering it on, you don't know. You may not have the time. Like in the story you just mentioned, it was, a split second. You have to be ready. So cool. Well, is there anything else that any other tips or advice that you have for everybody watching this?
I mean, I guess as an MMJ, literally have extras of everything. Literally, you never have enough extras. You never have enough batteries, enough SD cards, enough lights. I know as an MMJ, lighting is everything. Like I'll use my high beams on my car to light up a sign behind me or add depth to my shot, even if I'm by myself. So I just have everything that I can possibly think of. And I wish I had like a GoPro I could invest in. I haven't invested in one yet. We do have one at work in case we need it. But sometimes I know there's like stories I'm at and I'm like, wow, if I had a GoPro with me, that'd be amazing. So I think that...
Mm-hmm. You just actually brought up a good point, because as an MMJ, you oftentimes are left with wanting to be creative. And I mean, your iPhone does a lot, including getting you some extra shots that are maybe creative shots. So you could get away without a GoPro. I bought a GoPro back when I was a news photographer years and years ago, and I definitely used it to get creative shots that would wow people when they were watching it. And I still have, maybe I'll send you the GoPro, because I really don't use it anymore. But it did come in handy. But this thing, in combination with the GorillaPod, will get you really amazing shots that you may not be able to get with, a bigger camera, a bigger over-the-shoulder camera.
Yeah.
So but it does seem like you have all the hookups. Minus like this cable that you really took a liking to.
Yes. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I think just being prepared. You never know. I know one time I forgot my portable charger just because I just forgot to throw it in my bag. And luckily I wasn't too far away from home, so I went back for it. But I was like, wow, like this thing, you see a lot of Instagram posts on like News Life and stuff on Instagram. We work from our cars, so you just need everything that you can think of. And of course, like aside from gadgets, always having water and drinks with you and staying hydrated and whatnot. But yeah, I think just having extras of everything, because the one day you don't have something is when you're going to need it. Odds are.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Elisa, thank you so much for joining me. I'll let you get back on your busy day. I'm sure that you have a lot to do.
Well, I'm on vacation, so kind of.
Oh, there you go. Well, that even
home right now.
It's even worse. I pulled you out of your vacation to come on and show me this.
I got to get ready for something. My mom was like, "Wow, are you going to get ready today?" I was like, "Yeah, I think so." But thank you for inviting me.
Of course, it's always a pleasure just having you on and just chatting about what the latest adventure that you're on is. But today was obviously more focused on what an MMJ should have in their go bags, and I think you're an awesome MMJ. So love your work, and I know that you have the cool gadgets that I think a lot of people are gonna want to take note of. And again, thank you again for joining me, and we'll see what the next adventure brings.
Yes, thank you, Oscar. Thank you.
Of course, enjoy your vacation.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye. So that was my friend Elisa Navarro, multimedia journalist. I'm glad that she talked about some of the gadgets that she has. One of the things she brought up was audio and monitoring it. So I mean, I have some wireless AirPods here that I use sometimes, especially with the app Filmic Pro. Filmic Pro does allow you to monitor your audio visually, but it's always nice to be able to hear your audio. Of course, when you have it connected to a cable into your lightning port, it might be hard for wired earbuds to go in there as well. This microphone in particular that I was showing has an audio jack in the back, so you can actually plug it in, plug your headphones in, and you're ready to go. But definitely like a set of good earbuds will be a lot better than no earbuds because sometimes you may be editing in your car, putting something together in your car, and it might be noisy outside. So it's a good way to monitor your audio. All right. Well, again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to list them now, and I'm monitoring it. And if not, if you're watching this on replay, of course, you're welcome to comment below, and I'll answer any questions you may have. All right. Well, I think it's time for a very special performance. All right, all right. My next guest, very, very awesome person. She's a Latin country singer, and she's come on this show before, and in an earlier incarnation of it as well. She's performed live. She does awesome social media content, and she performs live on her Instagram. So I just I'm happy to have her, and this is a really fun, loving song. It really, I was laughing the whole time I was listening to this song, and at the same time, it's really catchy, so I was singing it. I'll be walking around the house, and I'll be singing it, and it's not available, but I'll let her talk a little bit about that. But right now, here is Dianña performing Calm Down, Karen. Take it away, Dianña.
Hey y'all, calm down, Karen. Here we go. Don't be when it starts to Karen about what I do, how's it going to do in my life. If you touch me, problem, you don't need to solve them. You know, see your past, got the head of the jail, you ain't right. Just take a minute, know you ain't there. You're wrong to right, you got to put the right, you can't win. So calm down, Karen. You ain't hot enough. Your mind is all this. You gotta put your nose in everything you tell me right now. Don't be suspicious. Hey, yes, it's now. You keep swearing, Karen, you keep 60 away. You don't care. I see the mouse games wearing. Yeah, these fashions are Karen. He's not just on our record. You always go with what is insane. So calm down, Karen. You ain't got love. Somebody, Karen, no. Stop. You gotta put your nose in everything I'm telling you right now. So calm down, Karen. Calm down. Yes. Really? Took your phone away. Oh my goodness, just go home. Calm down, Karen. You ain't had enough. Don't lose your mind. You're in all over this stupid stuff. Damn, she done did just calm down. It's Cameron's words. Come on, we all live here.
Bravo. That was awesome. Dianña, how did you come up with this?
Well, so I've been on TikTok, and I got a TikTok account, and I just see all these Karen videos. I ran into another Karen. Oh my gosh, Karen, can I speak to a manager? So I thought, you know what? It has to be country and it has to be a female. So I wrote it, and I have friends named Karen, and they said it's okay, so it's Karen approved. But, you know, it's just, I'm just trying to tell her to calm down, whoever she is. Just Karen, calm down.
Oh boy. That's awesome. And where can people listen to the full track?
It is available on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora. You can just go to my Instagram at Dianña Latin Country, DIANNA _Latin _country, and go to my link tree. We just got put as one of the official sounds for TikTok. So if you want to go to TikTok and click sound, calm down, Karen, do a Karen video. Put a Karen video on my sound. Use it. Have some fun.
That is awesome. Like I said, I love the song, and I'm definitely going to put all of your social media information in the comment section. In fact, I think it's there right now, not in the comment section, in the description rather, and then people can find you there. Awesome. Well, where are you performing the song next?
I'm going to be doing a live soon on Instagram, so we'll be doing Instagram Live, Facebook Live, TikTok Live. It will be on TikTok Live. I actually have a meeting with TikTok tomorrow. So the song is hopefully going to hit really big on TikTok. So like I said, we're going to put together a ringtone. People are asking us, you know, anytime I run into a Karen, I just want to calm down, Karen. So
yeah, well, and
it's a fun song. Yeah.
And like I said, you know, I find myself singing it just randomly in the house. So really catchy. I love it. I mean, even now I was smiling the entire time you were singing it. I love the lyrics.
Thank you. Yeah, again, everything I've seen on social media ended up in that song. So thank you all for all your videos. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put together some really cool TikTok videoers of people that have done videos or have been, with a TikTok, with a Karen in their lives. They're going to send me their videos, and that's pretty much what the music video is going to be.
Awesome. Well, Dianña, thank you so much for coming back and performing the song. Great time as always.
Thank you again.
And thank you to all of you who tuned in to watch this live broadcast here on Oscar Unplugged. So I'll be back next week talking about I don't know what yet. We'll see. But I hope that you enjoyed today's episode, and if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to this channel. Click that notification bell so that you don't miss another live broadcast or video that's uploaded to this channel. And of course, as always, you can comment below. And like I said, right after this broadcast, if you're watching the replay, well, by the time you watch the replay, all of the links to the items I showed today will be in the description. That way, you can just simply click on them, and if you're interested in buying it, you can go ahead. I'm not getting paid for any of this stuff that I showed, but I just it's stuff that works for me, accessories that work for me, and what I do, and for all of my needs, for all my projects. So anyway, we'll see you next week. Take care. So have an awesome day.